Listen. I know the rules. Why did you send me there?
Listen.
Parliamentary history took a new turn after former Speaker Anita Among wrote a letter announcing her withdrawal from the race for the speakership bid in what she described as a decision made for the good of the ruling NRM party. This means Among becomes the first speaker since 2001 to serve a single term in this seat. But before people completely move on to the new leadership, supporters insist there is still a long list of achievements worth remembering. Those close to Among from her earlier political days describe her as hardworking, loyal and generous. And perhaps hardworking is a word that many would agree with because during her tenure, Parliament appeared to be operating in overdrive.
Issues of accountability. We have accountability committees that verify what this man has gone to do.
The parliament she chaired passed a record of 138 bills, the highest number in Uganda's parliamentary history. Critics may question some of the legislation, but one thing they cannot question is her speed of execution. After all, under her leadership, Parliament managed to pass the controversial anti-homosexuality bill legislation that had struggled to cross the finish line since the era of former Speaker Rebecca Kadaga. And if bills were delayed for too long, solutions had been found. Normally, processing legislation would take up to 56 days, but during Among's tenure, that period dropped to 32 days. Supporters called it efficiency. Critics called it rushing business. But either way, bills kept moving. Her supporters also point to laws they believe strengthened Uganda's sovereignty and served ordinary citizens, including the East African Crude Oil Pipeline Bill, the Coffee Amendment Bill, and the Protection of Sovereignty Bill. Meanwhile, it wasn't just Parliament moving quickly. Under the 11th Parliament, Uganda hosted major international gatherings including the Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of the Commonwealth, the Non-Aligned Movement Summit, and the G77 meetings under her leadership. Also, construction of the new parliamentary chambers moved closer to completion after years of slow progress. Outside Parliament, Among made headlines through charitable activities, from health initiatives in Bukedia to support for sports and fundraising drives. Nonetheless, the end of her time in office has unfolded amid heightened criticism and political drama, with questions raised over expenditure, decisions taken under parliamentary leadership, and some of the privileges associated with the office. As the term of the 11th Parliament came to an end and a new speaker was endorsed, some MPs and political actors have shifted their attention towards the incoming leadership, reflecting changing political dynamics within Parliament.
I want to declare a blessing to be upon you.